If you're one of the millions of people who have an allergy to cats, the good news is you're not alone. But if you're an allergy sufferer who happens to love cats, we have even better news for you. There are a handful of cat breeds that shed minimally and don't produce strong odors, which may help alleviate your itchy eyes and runny nose. It's important to note that contrary to popular belief, cat allergies are not primarily caused by fur, but by a protein called feline, found in cat saliva, urine, and skin glands. When cats groom themselves, this protein-laden saliva dries on their fur and becomes airborne as dander. This is what typically triggers allergic reactions in sensitive individuals. However, breeds that shed less will naturally spread less of this allergen around your home. Additionally, many cat owners would argue that cats generally don't smell at all. Cats are fastidiously clean animals that spend a significant portion of their day grooming themselves. Any noticeable odor from a cat could indicate a health issue or poor diet rather than being characteristic of the breed itself. In this comprehensive guide, we'll explore 10 cat breeds that are known for minimal shedding and little to no odor, making them potentially better options for allergy sufferers or those who prefer a cleaner home. The Bombay cat is one of the best non-shedding cat breeds around. They have a warm, friendly, and outgoing personality, and most Bombay cats are fantastic around children, making them the perfect addition to any family. Bombay cats are strikingly beautiful, with their deep black, sleek coats that resemble miniature panthers. Their short, fine fur is one of the reasons why this breed is considered more hypoallergenic than others. Owners report that Bombays shed very little, and the black fur that does shed tends to blend into dark furniture, making it less noticeable. These cats are remarkably affectionate and have temperaments that are often compared to that of a dog. They enjoy human interaction. They like going out for walks on a leash. Yes, really. And they even play fetch. Their intelligence and trainability make them exceptional companions for those seeking an interactive pet experience. Bombays are also known for their cleanliness and lack of odor. They maintain their sleek coats through regular self-grooming, and with minimal shedding, they're less likely to spread allergens throughout your home. One look at these cats may have you thinking we've included them on this list in error, as they have long and luxurious-looking fur. However, these cats naturally shed very little, and are even considered to be hypoallergenic despite their long coats. Siberian cats are large and fluffy, so it might seem like they would shed a ton, but they actually don't. They have a long and heavy triple-layered coat, but they really don't shed that much compared to other long-haired breeds. They do need to be combed regularly so that the fur doesn't build up too much, but this maintenance helps prevent excessive shedding. What makes Siberians particularly special is that they produce less of the feline protein that causes allergic reactions. Some studies have shown that Siberians produce significantly lower levels of this allergen than other cat breeds, making them a potential option for people with moderate cat allergies. Many allergy sufferers report being able to bury their faces in a Siberian's belly without experiencing itchy eyes or other symptoms. If you're a fan of longer fur on a cat and don't mind the more time-intensive maintenance required, this may be the perfect cat breed for you. Their playful, affectionate nature and striking appearance make them wonderful companions for those who can accommodate their grooming needs. The Burmese is a small to medium-sized cat with a short, fine coat that naturally has less hair than other breeds. According to the Cat Fanciers Association, they have a lot of affection for their people, wanting to be by their side as much as they can but without being overly demanding. Burmese cats have a short coat that is bound to spread less dander around your home than most other breeds. Their fur is also very fine, which leads to lighter shedding as well. Regular brushing can further reduce the amount of loose fur in your home. These kitties are as affectionate and playful as some dogs, and it's said that they can even be trained to play fetch. They're often referred to as the purring dog due to their dog-like characteristics and strong attachment to their humans. Burmese cats are very striking animals with wide eyes and beautiful personalities. They're very loving and continually seeking ways to interact with their owners. They tend to be trusting pets, seldom disliking a new face. The best part is that they don't shed very much and, like most cats, maintain excellent hygiene with no noticeable odor unless there's an underlying health issue. The Devon Rex is loosely related to the Cornish Rex and is another breed that lacks guard hairs. They have sparse, curly coats that shed far less than most other cat breeds. These unique-looking cats have a distinctive appearance with their large ears, high cheekbones, and wavy, downy fur. Their coat is very short and lacks the outer layer of fur, guard hairs, that most cats have, which is the layer that typically sheds the most. As a result, Devon Rex cats leave significantly less hair around your home. These cats are also highly sociable and are known to get along not only with humans, but also other cats, and even dogs. A cat that sheds very little and gets along with dogs? It's no wonder these cats are sometimes referred to as poodles that purr. The Devon Rex will develop a very tight bond with their owners and loves attention. Actually, they insist on attention, and it's not difficult to give it to them with their playful, mischievous personalities. Of course, all that love will mean more hair, saliva, and allergens on your clothes, so if you're especially sensitive, be careful and consult your doctor before bringing one home. While the Cornish Rex has hair, this cat's coat is curly, very short, and lies close to the body, so they shed less than other breeds. The Cornish Rex is a rather unique-looking cat, as they have sparse coats and no guard hairs, which make up a top coat of fur that often protects cats against water. No guard hairs, as you may have guessed, means less fur to shed. The Cornish Rex's coat consists only of the soft undercoat, giving them a wavy, suede-like texture that's pleasant to touch. Their minimal shedding makes them a good choice for those concerned about fur on furniture and clothing. These cats are very social and love human interaction. They are also slow to mature and will exhibit kitten-like behavior well into their adult years. The Cornish Rex is a very playful breed, so they could be the perfect choice for someone who wants an active playmate for themselves or their other pets. Another breed with seasonal shedding patterns, Abyssinian cats have a short, sleek coat that won't shed much, except for 2 times a year as the weather changes during summer and winter. During these transitional periods, they will shed their coat more heavily, but regular brushing can help manage this seasonal change. Abyssinians have a beautiful ticked coat that gives them a distinctive wild appearance, often in deep red or ruddy colors. They are known to be very inquisitive and explorative cats. Their curiosity often leads them into a bit of mischief. They're even referred to as Abby-Grabbies, because they'll try to get their paws on just about anything they can see to investigate. If you want a cat with a dog-like temperament, the regal-looking Abyssinian is worth considering. They're inquisitive, playful, and love attention from their humans. While their short, thick coat does shed a bit, it's fairly minimal, and they require little in the way of grooming outside of the seasonal shedding periods. Another minimal shedder, Russian Blues, generally shed over a 2 to 3 week period just once or twice a year. They are easy to groom, and the hair of the Russian Blue also notably stands out at a 45-degree angle that you can literally trace patterns into, where they'll remain until you smooth them out with your hand. A compact breed with a graceful, muscular build, the Russian Blue has a gentle temperament and is known for being easy to train. Russian Blue cats are stunningly beautiful and often appear deep gray or blue in coloration. They shed heavily leading into summer and winter for about a 2-week period, but for the rest of the year, they shed minimally and aren't likely to trigger major allergic reactions. Regular brushing during those heavy shedding periods will help cut down even on their seasonal shedding. Their plush double coat has a dense undercoat that gives them their distinctive appearance but doesn't contribute to excessive year-round shedding. It's worth noting that some images commonly used to represent Russian Blues may actually show other breeds. True Russian Blues have a very specific appearance with emerald green eyes and a distinctive silvery blue coat. Siamese cats are beautiful and sleek, and their short hair lends itself to less shedding and less dander being spread around your house. Siamese cats are not hairless, but they don't shed much. Their fur tends to be shorter than some of the other cat breeds. Siamese cats have low-maintenance coats that can be cared for by brushing with a fine-tooth comb once a week. Once their dead hair is removed, they'll shed minimally. With large ears, distinctive blue eyes, and a sleek, slim figure, the Siamese comes in seal, chocolate, blue, and lilac point varieties, and loves being around and chatting with their people. Siamese cats are mainly well known for being social creatures. They're playful pets that love to be affectionate and need constant attention from their humans. They're also quite vocal, so if you aren't giving them the love they need, they will most definitely let you know about it. These cats are very vocal and tend to be extremely intelligent. Many of them are social, to the point where they will greet you at the door when you enter and lounge with you wherever you are in your home. Their loyalty and affection make them wonderful companions for those who can appreciate their talkative nature. These beautiful slender cats have, you guessed it, short hair. So while they do shed, They blow less fur and therefore less dander than most breeds with longer fur. Because of their connection to the Siamese family, Oriental Shorthairs are similarly easy to groom with weekly brushing sessions. Long and slender like the Siamese, Oriental Shorthairs differ in their coloring, which can range in over 300 colors and patterns that include ebony, pure white, bicolor, and tabby. This incredible variety means there's an Oriental Shorthair to match any aesthetic preference. A loving, entertaining breed, these kitties like to be the center of attention and can become sensitive if ignored or left alone too often. These cats are loving and affectionate, and above all else, they adore being the center of attention. They'll happily goof off and be playful if it means more people will focus on them. Their short coats require minimal maintenance, making them a good choice for busy households that still want the companionship of a cat without extensive grooming requirements. The Sphynx cat breed is virtually a hairless cat breed. The only reason that it is almost hairless and not entirely hairless is that there is a small level of fuzz very close to the skin. Other than that, you will see this feline's bare skin rather easily, and from a distance, a Sphynx cat looks entirely hairless. Probably the most well-known of naked cats, a Sphynx appears to be hairless and fragile. However, they actually have hair follicles and are covered by a very fine, almost invisible hair. It's just that we can't really see it or even feel it. A Sphynx might look unusual, but they actually feel super soft, like suede. Getting a Sphynx means you don't have to deal with cat hair, but they can be a bit high maintenance, since they don't have hair that absorbs their body oils. They need to be bathed regularly, usually once a week, and their skin needs to be protected from the sun if they're allowed to go outside. Some Sphynx owners report that their cats can develop a slight odor between baths, often described as smelling like potatoes or corn chips, due to the accumulation of natural skin oils. If you ever watched Austin Powers, you'll recognize the Sphynx as Mr. Bigglesworth. Although these cats tend to be portrayed with villains in movies, in reality, they are warm and affectionate, hypoallergenic, non-shedding cats. They make an excellent addition to any family willing to provide the special care they require. These cats are naturally mostly hairless, but do actually have some peach fuzz on their bodies, especially around their noses and ears. These cats are often mischievous, but are loving and very affectionate. Keep in mind that there's still quite a bit of maintenance that needs to be done on these little guys to keep their bare skin healthy. It's crucial to understand that no cat breed is completely hypoallergenic. The primary allergen in cats is not their fur, but a protein called FeLD1, which is present in their saliva and skin secretions. When cats groom themselves, this protein is spread onto their fur, and as the saliva dries, it becomes airborne as dander. Even hairless breeds, like the Sphynx, still produce this protein, though without fur to trap it, there may be less of it in your environment. Some people with allergies report building up a tolerance to their specific cat over time, as one commenter mentioned about their Bombay cat. After several months of discomfort, their body adjusted and they no longer experienced allergic reactions. If you're considering getting a cat despite having allergies, you might want to spend time with the specific breed or even the individual cat before committing. Everyone's allergies are different, and what works for one person may not work for another. Regardless of which breed you choose, there are several strategies to reduce allergens in your home. Regular grooming of your cat can significantly reduce the amount of loose fur and dander. For breeds that do shed, weekly brushing, outdoors if possible, can make a big difference. Keeping your home clean is essential. Vacuum frequently with a HEPA filter vacuum, wash bedding regularly, and consider using air purifiers in rooms where you and your cat spend the most time. For litter box odors, which can be a concern for some cat owners, there are many odor-absorbing litters available. Cleaning the litter box daily will also prevent any unpleasant smells from developing. While no cat is completely non-shedding or hypoallergenic, the breeds we've discussed tend to produce fewer allergens than others, making them potential options for allergy sufferers who love cats. Remember that individual cats within the same breed can vary in how much they shed and how much allergen they produce. Cats are naturally clean animals that generally don't have an unpleasant odor unless there's a health issue or poor diet involved. With proper care and regular grooming, most cats can be wonderful, clean companions regardless of breed. Whether you're drawn to the sleek elegance of the Siamese, the unique appearance of the Sphynx, or the dog-like personality of the Bombay, there's likely a cat breed that can fit into your life, even if you have mild to moderate allergies. If you found this information helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and sharing this video with friends or family members who might be looking for a feline companion but are concerned about allergies or shedding. Your support helps us continue creating informative content about our beloved feline friends.